Embrace, integrate, radiate, live. How to live more the life you want. Hi, I'm Kathy O'Connell, and here's what you'll learn in this video. How embracing your disability is a key component to getting the life that you want. The steps involved in integrating your disability into your self-concept. How to radiate your gifts, talents, and abilities into the world, and how it will help make you feel more alive. How embracing, integrating, and radiating lead to living life more fully with a disability. The 4 concepts. Embracing your disability, integrating your disability into your self-concept, radiating your light or your abilities into the world, and living life as fully as you can. Embrace your disability. Life is difficult. This is a great truth. One of the greatest truths. Because once we see this in truth, we transcend it. Once we know that life is difficult, once we truly understand and accept it, then life is no longer difficult. Because once it's accepted, the fact that life is difficult no longer matters. This is my favorite quote by M. Scott Peck, because to me it signifies the core meaning of living life with a disability, of acknowledging how hard and painful it can be, and knowing that with that acknowledgement then comes the freedom to live life with your disability. Accepting that life can be difficult and joyous. The reality of living with a disability is that it does indeed make life more challenging. Tasks are harder to do, things can take more time, and there are more barriers to goals and dreams. But what else are you gonna do with this life? Once the difficulty is acknowledged and felt, you can begin the process of embracing. Acknowledging the difficulty of a disability helps to release its hold on you and your energy so that you can focus on your abilities and cultivate your interests. I have an important note here. I think it's so important that you honor all the feelings you have about your disability. If you're feeling frustrated, for example, allow yourself to feel that frustration. By feeling it, it's going to release its hold on you so that you can move on to other things Move on to what you can do, what you're good at, what brings you joy. By feeling whatever emotion you have, the power of the emotion has less of a hold on you. And you can move forward with focusing on compensating for the difficulties that your disability causes. What happens when you begin to embrace? When you embrace, you surrender. It's not surrender of weakness, but one that's strength. It's a weakness that causes you to fight or resist, because you believe that you do not have the power to hold or endure what you are pushing away, your disability and its effects. In the act of embracing, you are saying that you are strong enough to allow something, in this case your disability and its effects, into your life. Embracing your disability says that you are so much more than your disability. And this process helps you to focus on all the other wonderful aspects of who you are. Embracing signifies a strength and the belief in your power being so great that you can incorporate your disability and its effects into your life. When we welcome something into our life, whether it's good or bad, or easy or challenging, or likable, or something we hate, you are embracing it and no longer struggling against it. You are then freeing yourself to show the world your strengths and your potential. Embracing leads into being who you are intending to be. When you embrace, you are not submitting to what it is you resist, but rather allowing yourself to incorporate what you are meant to learn from this experience, so that you can become more fully the person you intend to be. The purpose of disabilities. There are no accidents in the world of disabilities. Each one of the millions of people who live with a disability have them for a very genuine purpose and with intent to change the world. We change the world by teaching people to be more accepting, better understanding of differences, and valuing all people. Doesn't the world need more of that? Believe that there is a purpose in your life, and that your disability plays a role in that. Embracing a disability, no matter how painful it causes life to be equates to saying yes to life and all it has to offer. It's about experiencing the fear of being judged, of failing, of getting hurt, and still seeking the life that you want. How do you say yes to your disability? If you don't, what are the barriers that are preventing you from doing this? Integrate your disability into your self-concept. Your disability is some part of you. The concept of integrating is a wonderful process of blending, accepting, and allowing something to become part of you. In the act of integrating a disability into one's self-concept, a person claims her disability as something to be proud of, not something to deal with, overcome, or diminish. As painful and challenging as a disability can be, most of them don't go away and cannot be ignored. So wouldn't it be easier to make friends with your disability? Steps into integrating your disability. Step 1. From the embracing process, begin to see your disability as some part of you. Step 2. Love your disability even when you hate it. Remember what we talked about in the embracing process. Your disability is with you for the long haul, and it's an important teacher, not just for you, but for everyone else. Step 3. Focus on how your disability draws out strengths within yourself. For example, if your disability limits your physical activity, are you more capable in other areas, such as social skills, computer skills? Step 4. Become comfortable with being different. No one is completely alike anyway. The fact is that your disability will always draw attention. People may be curious and people may be afraid. It's all okay. You may not be able to change the way your body works or the way your mind processes. So why not proudly claim the difference that makes you uniquely you? This is who I am. Integrating your disability is the power behind saying, this is who I am. Which means, while my disability is an important part of me, there's so much more to me. Integration gives you the power to proudly refer to all your beautiful components including your disability, and to proclaim, "This is who I am, and this is what I bring to the proverbial table." Radiate your light and your abilities. Focus on who you are and what you have to give. Embracing and integrating involve the wonderful process of discovering something of value about yourself, your abilities, and your interests. Radiating is about claiming it as a wonderful part of who you are, bringing it forth within you and showing it to the world. This process involves not only focusing on your abilities, but radiating them, shining them forth, and sharing them with the world. Spend a significant amount of time every day focusing on this, focusing on your abilities, your interests. This is how you cultivate them and watch them grow. People radiate their worth, their goodness, their gifts, and what they have to offer. When this happens, the world becomes a better place. Examples of radiating: sing, dance, write, create art, visit with people, cook, grow flowers, and so on and so on. There's so much that you can do. Find what you like to do, what brings you joy, what energizes you, and just spend time doing it. Share it with the people around you. Be confident about your abilities, the effect of radiating. When you engage in the process of radiating, things begin to profoundly change for you. You'll see that the change begin in yourself. You'll feel more positive and energized because you'll be focusing on what causes you to enjoy life and what you're interested in. The result is that you will generally feel more alive and enthused by life. An added benefit is that because you're focusing more on what is possible, you'll find yourself approaching the challenges of your disability with more creative problem solving and determination. Other people will also notice this change within you, and you're going to see them begin to focus more on your abilities. Remember, people take their cue on how to treat you from you. Live the life that it's calling you. Live life out loud. This may be your only go around in life, so make it meaningful. Don't die with longings inside of you. Reach for your dreams. Take risks love who you are. Savor the world and the opportunities around you. Have no regrets. Be surprised. Honor your relationships and just plain have fun. This is really living life. Having a disability means you may happen to do these things differently than most people. And there may certainly be barriers along the way. But living life fully is still very achievable. Living with fear and doing it anyway. In my book, Firewalk, Embracing Different Abilities, I, of course, tell the story of doing a firewalk in Mexico. The big takeaway in that life-changing experience was that I wanted the experience of doing something more than I wanted the fear of doing it to stop me. This is the key to living life fully with a disability. While you certainly want to take measures to keep yourself safe, a significant part of living fully involves taking risks. Knowing that you could experience pain, judgment, and failure, and taking the risks anyway to be who you fully intend to be. The art of living life. The art of living life is about making the most out of your unique circumstances. The art is finding the delicate balance between accepting the limitations that your disability places on your dreams and desires, while becoming very resourceful and coming up with Plan B for getting the life you want. Loving and honoring who you are and finding all the possibilities that lay before you. Take action now. As Marie Florio says, insight without action is worthless. Every personal development video on this website includes a downloadable PDF for immediate implementation to help you get the life you want. Download it at the link below. Take a few minutes right now while the information is fresh in your mind, and record any thoughts or insights. Then jump over to the Facebook page at the link below to join the discussion. Use this PDF as a resource for strengthening your skills in living with a disability and sharing your unique gifts with the world.